On January 2nd, I received an email from an employee at this family-owned restaurant. The email read, "I'm an employee at Frankensons Pizzeria. It's really slow. We really can't afford rent, and we would love for you to come and try the food. The owner don't know you coming. It's a family-owned business, and the food is delicious, but we don't have a marketer behind us. That's the only reason why we don't really get that much business." The owner reached out to another food creator, and they tried to charge us $2,600 to do a food review. How much do you charge? Please let me know. Thank you. I didn't charge absolutely anything, and I bought my own food. 4 months later, I got it again. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. When I first found Frankensons Pizzeria, they had this many followers on here. Now, 4 months later, they have this many. God, it's amazing. Also, when I first went, Frank, the owner, told me they was getting 4 to 5 customers a day. From January to the beginning of April, they had a 3 to 4 hour wait time. Door is all the way up here. The line goes all the way back there.
I'm not doing slice, I'm not doing Uber Eats, because you guys are more important. Guys, how many saw this man on TikTok?
Now what I personally want to see is the food still the same. I got most of the things I had in the first video. We're gonna try it side by side and compare my ratings. Garlic knots, they take it on a different shape, but the toppings still look the same. And they smell delicious. Let's do a flashback to the first time I had these garlic knots. Off rip, these look amazing. Boy. It's some red chili flakes on there that makes it spicy. I was not expecting that to be spicy. That is delicious. 9.2 out of 10. The new shape of the garlic knots does make it a lot doughier, but the flavor from the chili flakes and the garlic is still there, and it's still really good. But it does have a lot less butter than it did last time, and again, it's really doughy. So my personal rating goes from a 9.2 to an 8.5. Next up is the peach chutney wings. So just to reiterate, these were a 9 last time. I ain't never had a peach flavored wing before. That's a delicious wing. It's sweet, it's salty. That's a 9 out of 10. The size and the quality of those wings have stayed the exact same. That's a good ass wing. I'm still licking my fingers. But the flavor, as I remember, is better now. This goes from a 9 to a 9.2. Next up is 1/2 of the Italian sub. Based on looks, it looked the exact same and it smells delicious. What I said, Frank. He just don't miss on this sandwich, bro, at all. I absolutely stand on every single word I said last time. That's a 9.5 out of 10. That is easily one of the best sandwiches I've ever had. And I see why I said it last time. It ain't changed one bit. I misspoke. The first time I gave it a 9.6, and this time I still give it a 9.6, not a 9.5. Next up, the lemon pepper wings. To reiterate, these got a 10 last time. Thing packed with flavor. This is one of the best wings I've ever had. This is a 10. I need the bones out. I'm trying to get real surgical. The size and the quality of the wing is still there. The flavor, however, isn't there for me. For me, it's lost a lot of the lemon. That tastes like a plain wing. A plain spicy wing, because it got a little bit of spice, a little bit of kick at the end. But the lemon pepper was very strong last time. That's why it was my favorite. I don't taste any lemon right now. Unfortunately, that went from a 10 out of 10 to a 5 out of 10. But again, the quality is still there and the size is still there. All it's missing is more lemon pepper seasoning and more lemon on top like I had last time. I do take in consideration, the first time I went, they only had 5 employees. Now they have over 20. So the recipes will change a little bit, but even then, there's a very stark difference between the first time and the second time. I'm just being honest. I don't have any malicious intent and I don't mean any harm. So please don't go over there harassing them people about these lemon pepper wings. They still good. They just not as good as I remember them, personally. And I can see it getting back there, but right now, that ain't it. Last but not least, a small pepperoni pizza. To reiterate, last time this got a 9.8 out of 10. Them some huge pepperonis. This is a 9.8 out of 10. The appearance has definitely changed though. It's a lot thicker than it was last time, and the pepperonis are a lot smaller. It's different, but it's still a great piece of pizza. It's not as appealing to the eye as it was last time, but taste-wise, in my opinion, that's still a really high-quality slice of pizza. The sauce is the star of the show for me. It tastes homemade. It's like spicy, tomatoey, salty. I like that. But it did go down for me. It went from a 9.8 out of 10 to a 9.4 out of 10. I just really liked how big the pepperonis were last time, and I liked how thin the pizza was.
I'm gonna eat it though.
And one thing that hasn't changed at all is Frank. We had a full conversation. He got a special place in my heart. He's one of the most genuine guys I've ever met. And I told him I'm gonna be honest. No matter how cool we are, no matter how much I love him, I have to be honest. And I like everything except for those lemon pepper wings. But even with the lemon pepper wings, I would personally say Frankensons has maintained their quality. And I'm genuinely happy to see that. God is amazing. God bless you. Y'all be safe. And I'm back in the Paw Patrol chair. Who would have thought? God bless you.